peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis, in hora mortis nostrae, in hora mortis, mortis nostrae. nostre. Gratia plena, Maria, gratia plena, Maria, ave Dominus, ave, ave Dominus.
All right, now you can hear me. All right, yeah, I had to mess around with mic settings, but we're here. Anyway, yes. What a day, apparently. No, hi, I'm the Ron. I am trying to be as awake and locked in here as possible, and it's not easy. And I know I'm super, like, I don't plan to be this late ever again. This can't happen. But I've missed so much. Like, I've missed so many streams that I'm feeling physically well enough that I didn't want to not stream today, but I had so much to do. I didn't even get to do all the things that I wanted to do. That's the worst part. That's the part that upsets me the most. I didn't get to finish everything. But, it's fine. There's a little bit of, additional things that had to do with, you know, my card getting stolen, my information. I had to, you know, have a conversation with my bank. I had a meeting with my manager. I've been trying to get at the GameStop to trade in both of my Switches. But I couldn't get that done because, you know, just no time, and just, it's been a time. But we're here. Let's switch the category over to Dunkly Dunkly. Doki, plus. Some of that. Let's get to it. Maybe I'll write a poem fresh today. You know? Maybe I'll just do that. Alright, what are we doing? Aw, man. The last one here again. Oh, yeah. Just, Here we go. Hey, you. Hey? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? I don't know, maybe. There isn't that much time, so... Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding... I swear to God, this watch better start acting right. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, one sec. Let's see if this is the issue. Might be the issue. Not really. No, whatever. Anyway, let me get in here real quick. Let's try to, lock in here a little more. Play that. Are we good? I think we're good. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes. Don't know why that's frozen there, but it doesn't matter because y'all can see things are happening. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'd probably make it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. So funny. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? I guess so. Yeah. And in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. That's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. I'm gonna make up a poem right now. I'm gonna make a... Tonka, probably. Ooh, hold on. Words are coming to me. Ooh, okay. So I literally just wrote this. And it's a little bit of a mood of how I'm feeling just, like, energy-wise in terms of, like, trying to be awake or whatever. I don't know. Struggle all you want. You can only do so much till your strength is gone. Call for aid from those you love. lest the end come far too swift. I was just off the dome piece, so hello, villain. Yeah, gotta stretch. Let's go nasty. Let's see. Hello, villain. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. Just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. Not like... I mean, it's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. A bit stupid. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try anyway. I kissed a girl. Ron, what do we say about singing for public consumption? I'm pretty sure my voice is terrible today, so don't fucking shut up, Ron. Alright. Let's see if this... Alright, anyway. It didn't. Oh, that's fine. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Because you happen to be a good... Just because you happen to be a good writer? Such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? No, but it's good. Took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. She acts like she's the best, and other people might think that way too. Right? Bastard. Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. That sounds like the villain. I know I sound stupid. There's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute? Just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. Nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. Style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? Just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. Excuse me, I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. Not any good. And I know you hate my poems. You don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. Lies. I loved your first poem. But I know you better now. It's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. Sayori, she always means well. But sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. Can... Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Oh, this is new. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around. But when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? I would have put all torn apart, but sure. My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. This is a good poem. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. Or, I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Oh, yeah. I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. Baby girl, it's alright. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Hey? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. They need to fix this. They need to fix this, this thing here. Discord needs to fix auto, streamer mode. There we go. Ye bastards! I'm gonna just test something real quick, don't mind me. Alright, yeah, I think it's fine. Alright, anyway, back to it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Never mind. Just... I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. And Monica. Hi, bastard. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. Really like Natsuki, don't you? Hey, that's... Oh, come on, bastard. Awfully suspicious, you know? Spending time with her in the club room every day. Spending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. Hey? No, I think you're misunderstanding, bastard. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. That's so. I kind of knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. Might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. She would be the youngest by months, so chill. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. Wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure how to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway. Yeah, we don't care. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. Hey? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Lies! Maybe... Not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me... really happy. What? I didn't do that, villain. That just happened. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. I didn't do that! What are you talking about? I'm gonna smack the shit out of you. That caught me off guard too, villain. All that matters to me. Thank you, bastard. I ought to time you out. Just to do it. Dumb brat. Must always bully the villain. Sayori. Something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. A little tired today. Alright. Tell me if you need anything. Well, don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Well, Monika wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Go to Yuri. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. I'm gonna go with Monika. This should probably be helping Monika. Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Ah, who followed? Who dat? I cannot read that because I'm a blind person. Hold on. I know how to check. Time to be a genius. Maybe. Oh, that might have been an accidental follow, possibly. Or, something to throw off the count. Hold on. Nope, I'm a liar. My bad. Let me... So it's Sayori. MK Sayori Nokadashi. You know what? I appreciate you, MK Sayori Nokadashi. Thank you for the follow. My bad on down you. That's on me. I did a bastard move. Don't worry about me. I'm hooping. All right, let's get back to it. Let's be awake. Sayori. We're gonna help Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so I could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. We'll definitely agree. Hey? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. Used to it, after all. Well, that's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. That's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. MK Sayori Nokadashi. I didn't split the you didn't divide it, you know, the way that I should have. But thank you, nevertheless, for the follow. It was good. I hope you were enjoying me being a clown around town. Something. I hate to play. I bought Deltarune. I have chapters 3 and 4, but like I haven't played it offline. I'm gonna stream it. I think possibly after I finish this. Maybe we'll see. Probably maybe not. I don't know. I would like to stream it, but I don't know what the plan is because you know with WWE back and you know I gotta finish Yakuza. This, of course, is, I mean, I do see your, I peeped your thing, your picture, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. I know you know what's up. Yeah, smoked, gotcha. I know you know what's up. I also know what's up. This is my first time playing this, but I've experienced the vanilla before. I've never played through Plus, but I'm going to do my best to get 100%. I have some ideas on how to get 100%. Some of it I'm going to have to like try to figure out, but anyway. I don't think that really counts. What about you, bastard? Hey? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? He's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. Doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. What, villain? I will not wiggle for you, you stinky brat. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised.
Yada.
Monica and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Be quiet, villain. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Hey? We still need to figure out plans for this weekend. Literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, it's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything.
I'm gonna text Nikkei pictures. I'm gonna text you my favorite waifus. I'm gonna text you swimsuit helm and bathtub helm.
Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. Coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait! You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over my house. Like, I have a guy over my house. Whatever, it's fine either way. My dad would kill me. Really? Kinda strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. Guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. You'd better look forward to it. No? Say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. Not like I could act, like, in front of everyone. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Uh-huh. Yeah, cool. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other, each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. There's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, yeah, we saw this before. Don't care, still don't care. I spend only a few minutes back at home anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. I want to see something real quick. Just... Oh, alright. I wonder what that tone was. Maybe it had something to do with, like... something unlocking? I don't really know. Yeah, that's still that. That's all that. I probably... Oh, boy. What villain? He's unlocked? I think I've read these already, but I'll just look at them again. Updated development timeline. New tasks. Test cases for new genetic model. Server time optimization idea. Automatic data collection. Data migration to encrypted file share Monday. Virtual machine 2 roadblocks. Row on VM2, everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Ideas for data search types. Visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes, persistent variable tampering, timestamps. Parsing through patterns? No, excessive server time needed. Meeting overtime. You know who went on too many tangents again. Be more assertive about staying focused. Content copy from disposable drive to thin client. I guess. And this is like, you could brute force where you're going to find files, but, you know, elsewise than that is you want to look for clues that, like, really point you in the right directions. I gotta remember how to, oh, I remember how to get time to change. Hey, you know, it'd be funny, villain, if I, timed you out again, because you're a brat. Oh, hell no. No, never skip unseen text. What was the line? Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. It'd be funny if I timed you out right now, villain. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Please don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Oh yeah, you're right. It is Wednesday. Right. Why didn't I think of that? Right on time. The villain. Oh, I hate timeout jail. Well, don't be a fucking brat. Oh, it's 19 minutes. Chill. I timed her out for 1,200 seconds. I don't know how long that was going to be. So, you could chill out for 20 minutes, brat. It'll be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Oh, of course. Surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Friendly reminder that of my emotes, I'm pretty sure this is one that you need to subscribe for, but you can get steppies. Come get steppied. I suppose to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, bastard? Come on. When did I need to be a gentleman? Grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? You see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. Seems like I always underestimate you. Because I'm so small, isn't it? Jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey! Size has nothing to do with it. Except it does. Do you really hate being small that much? Hey? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think, when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. That sounds like Risa the villain. This is probably your favorite character. I know you played this before. But... please, never mind. What are you making me say? I don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it! I didn't say anything! I should apologize. Hey? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Not me, but, you know. Lowly don't do it for me, you know? How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! That to me? Who else? Man, just get started already. Get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, bastard. You'll find my weakness when I stick your head in a toilet and flush. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. She's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Excuse me, before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Bastard, where did you put the food coloring? Up your butt and around the corner. The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? Color the batter, of course. Yeah, dumbass. I'm making each tray a different color. By the way, that's such an early, like late 80s, early 90s dig. Up your butt and around the corner. I'm just showing my age, left, right, and center here. Making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Yeah, that does look pretty cool. See? I like baking is just about following instructions. Presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. A million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Brighten up, but sure. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monica's delighted expressions. Wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Hey? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. That'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. I'll make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. What are you talking about? That's so. In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. Take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. Whoa! What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Bastard. You really shouldn't do that. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls. Unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that. How did the mood turn to this so quickly? How are you... Dumb shit. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. Why are you wearing long sleeves? I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Hey? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Wait, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. I think you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. This one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. You can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. Gives me an idea, actually. He writes, "Get te fuck you." And he writes it like this. Only Scottish will understand. Hey, well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. Kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. That's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. I'm with you. Hey? Did you just say something? Or did you say something? No, nothing! Just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. Pretty sure the villain is back from her timeout. No, it's only been 10 minutes. My bad, she's still got another 10. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. There's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down... We'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway. I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. Your fault for working so slowly. Fuck you. Should have thought about that. Not like you'll always have this chance. And as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. Too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Eh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. Aside from that, You can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Bastard. I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave so early. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've never experienced that before, and I've kissed girls before. Felt it. For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hey? Hi, bastard. Sayori! Just now, we weren't... It's okay, bastard. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm ready on my way out, so... Aw, really? It's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Don't need any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off, and Sayori waves goodbye. Alright, here we go. Just overwrite me save. My bad. Yeah. Limit about. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. You told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. This what it feels like? Get stabbed in the chest? Write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. It's just my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. No, you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. The other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back to the way it was. Realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, bastard. Trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? Probably don't need to save right now, but I'll do it anyway. Nothing more that I could have done. Most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Don't care. Yeah, it's cool. Yes. Alright. Wait, why is the escape button not working to get me back into the menu? That's weird. Whatever. Maybe because I can't escape. Alright, here we go. Alright, so... Now on the Yuri path. Actually, there's one thing I want to do real quick. Yes. Yeah, you sure are back, you brat. Welcome back. Protagonist. That's the kitchen. Where's the new Yuri art? There it is. Anyway. My bad. Get back into pictures, Mark. Yeah, that would have been part 2 of the thing. Alright, back to it. Alright. Doki. Is the escape gonna work to bring me? No. Alright, let's... Universe is one of her words. Let's get it. Vivid? Yeah. Disown is, but we can do better. No, not dance. Infallible is surely one of yours. Yeah, but we can do better. Marriage. No. Existence. Yeah, that's one of your words. Hold that. Fucking brat villain. Hopeless? No, hopeless is probably one of, yeah, that's one of, Sayori's words. Love? What is love? Well, not you. Essence. Essence is one of yours. Unending is one of yours. Misfortune is not one of yours. I would have thought misfortune would have been one of yours. Alright, hurt? No. Oh. Never mind, I see some words that are gonna be yours. Explode. Heaven sent? Yeah, heaven sent. There you go. Give me that. Give me that heaven sent. Let's... No. Here. No. Unstable is surely one of yours. Yeah, but we can do better. Oh, lust. Hold on. Damn it, we can do better. A treasure. I'll probably take lust at this point, because fuck it. I'm just taking a quick pass at the rest of the words here. Oh, fester. Hold on. Oh, fester. Never mind. Fester's the one. Eternity. Yeah. Take eternity. Why not? Unrequited. No. Promise. No. Secretive. That's got to be one of yours. It sure is. One sec. Pickle? That's one of your words. We could do better. Waterfall? No. Bliss? No. Hope? Oh, hold on. Now I gotta go down the list here of everyone. No. Fickle. Fickle's one of yours. We could do better. Waterfall is... Natsuki's warm. He's that's one of Sayori's. Family is Sayori. Lipstick is Natsuki. Hope is... Who's Hope? Oh, Hope is Sayori, yeah, and Bliss. Alright, so it's fickle. The only word here for you is fickle. Alright, let's get it then, I guess. Prayer. No, who is prayer? Oh, lazy is... Yeah, one of Sayori's... Oh, contamination. We could do better. Whirlwind? We could do better. Embrace? No. Climax. If we could do better. Rebond. Give me climax, I guess. Hold on. What's lucky? Who has lucky? Oh, you don't, so we'll take climax. Oh, captive is one of yours. Misery. Not unrestrained. Better. Fame. No. Atone. One of yours. Give me... Give me captive, I guess. Rose. No. Strawberry. Surely not. No. Socks. Surely not. Together. No. Oh, I forgot. She's into, like, the really, can't think of the right word. But I know what you're into. Wrath. Yeah, that's one of yours. Yeah, give me Wrath. Destiny. Ooh, hold on. What's Scars? Oh, it's yours. I'm gonna wait for Dream for another one, I think. Yeah, I'll wait for Dream for another one. Let's go Destiny. Give me a little bit of Destiny there. Heartbeat. No. Romance. No. Who is Romance? You... Oh yeah, Covet's one of yours, clearly. Agonizing. You know what? I'm gonna go Covet. Covet is interesting to me. We're gonna take Covet real quick. Giggle. No. Disoriented is surely, yeah, but we could do better. Uh, childhood. Incapable? Oh yeah, we gotta do incapable. Give me that. Or entropy. Give me incapable. Intellectual? Yeah, give me incapable. That's the one. Time! I'll take time. Insight? Yeah, I'll take insight. Hold on. I have a feeling if I pick that word, I'm gonna get something. I have a feeling. Philosophy. Disaster? Disaster. Oh, fuck it. I could have also gone portrait, maybe. Hi again, bastard. Hello. One sec. Oh, escape never. Whatever. I'm tweaking. I need to know. What did this unlock for me? Okay. Anything else? Did any of my words... No. Alright. Whatever you say, dog. Ah. These are new, but we're not going to do these right now. Alright. Doki! Hey again, bastard. We don't care. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. Oh, I gotta read a poem. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh! It's fine. Sorry, I'm just checking out something real quick. Let me, I'm working on something here. I thought. Yeah, so I could be, you know, got some irons in the fire here. Sorry, Alright, Ron, lock in, buddy. No, I was planning some content with a friend. And, yeah. Wow. I don't remember writing this at all. I really fucking cooked. All right, I'm gonna read this. This is gonna be my poem I read when it's time. It's gonna be heavy. I'm sure I went through something when I wrote this poem, but I don't remember what it was. Couldn't even begin to think about what it was, so just keep that in mind. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... It's not what I meant! I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. It's probably not. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. Project the Bettina, perhaps? While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, bastard? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Sorry, I'm having paranoia about my audio quality again. I'm sure it's fine, and I'm just tweaking out because I'm a crackhead. Oh, crackheads do as crackheads do. Alright. Ha! They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Hit my mic. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. Babe, you're fine. I really don't think you need to worry. Hey, Azure. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. Was good. Are you excited for the Stellar Blade collab today? Happening, or, well, just started a couple hours ago? 4 hours ago? The Literature Club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, yeah. That's going live. That's going live. Well, like I said, that just went live. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Wait, hold on. I'm not locked in. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Well, relax. Please stop me from talking too much. I don't think you really need to worry. That means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen after all. It's literature club. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. I'm literally working on a locker room segment for this weekend with... Nice! Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into the bag. Pandemos. Strong name. Quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. And then I scratch my fingy. I scratch my little fingy. My little fingy doesn't itch. My little fingy ain't no snitch. Talking about my fingy rich. Smack you around, you little... Hey! Alright, it's fine if I just sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. Get used to it, babe. Babe! Oh, who dat? Why'd I do that? Ah, lovely. Well, come and see this, Monica. Thank you for the follow. Something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. Like you say. Alright, Yuri's second best girl right here. Yeah, I mean, I'm Team Monica. I will always be Team Monica. I think we talked about this, Azir. We might have. But I'm going for 100% completion on this. So we did the Sayori run. We did the Natsuki run. We're working on the Yuri run. And then obviously we proceed into Act 2 hereafter. Yeah, well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I did play the demo yesterday. Which demo? Happy there's a stack graphics preset. That's good. Oh, Stellar Blade, yeah. When I was talking to my manager was planning some stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, so Stellar Blade for PC was dropping, like, by the time I finished my meeting, the Stellar Blade Complete Edition dropped on PC. Now, I own the game for PS5, so, like, I already have it. I have to figure out how to get Doro stuff, but, you know, right now I just exist to exist. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. And I have to try to play Stellar Blade again, because, like, it didn't really do much for me the first time. Like, it was alright. It was the sort of game where, like, I want to like it. It's almost fun. Also, I just looked at the profile picture Monica CC was using. I love that piece. Huge shout out, Satchley. That's like one of my favorite Monica pieces, but we'll talk about it later. Realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really do apologize a lot. Or, really... Ugh. Wrong words. Come on, baby. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book, between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. Hold on. I think Monica left, because I was about to read a poem. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. He's in a corner, and she's in the corner of my vision. Ready? Eh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Or how does she, I guess, is a better way to... I don't know. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. If she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Hey. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But bastard. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone! I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Might not have enough time if we wait too long. Or rather, yeah, the exhale. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. That alright, Yuri? Monica, my love! Get ready to read, or get ready to listen to my poem. My IRL poem. That alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not... It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. Reflex when best girl's on screen. I don't blame you. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. Make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. Or, you know, friggin' bookmark of some variety. Alright, let me read. Now remember, when I read this poem, I was going through something. But I don't remember what I was going through. And whatever I was going through, it has passed. This is a really good poem that I wrote here as well. Another one, but I'm going to read this one. Because it's Yuri, we have to be melodramatic, right? And again, untitled poem. Because fuck poem titles. Lonely in the marrow flesh. Rebel hard, my soul refresh. Angry in a corner small. Anger dying, mind free fall. Frustration, a tiny seed. Not dead yet, but far from freed. Something like a sadness there. Hard to say, it does not care. Catharsis when pen on page. Catharsis when pen on page. Bleeding in a fragile stage. Quiet comes the grit once more. Like hard sadness, only sore. Always gnashing, never kind. Speaks with kindness not in mind. Embers from an age long past. Bitter memories that last. Of emotions best left dead. Or at least be put to bed. Consternation? Hard to say. Sadness in a bitter way. Keep your distance, just keep close. Presence best in measured dose. Yeah. Can't read what I just wrote. I'm not even... Hold on, I'm gonna start from the top again. Lonely in the marrow flesh. Rebel hard, my soul refresh. Angry in a corner small. Anger dying, mind free fall. Frustration, a tiny seed. Not dead yet, but far from freed. Something like a sadness there. Hard to say, it does not care. Catharsis when pen on page. Bleeding in a fragile stage. Quiet comes the grit once more. Like hard sadness, only sore. Always gnashing, never kind. Speaks with kindness not in mind. Embers from an age long past, bitter memories that last, of emotions best left dead, or at least put to bed. Consternation? Hard to say. Sadness in a bitter way. Keep your distance, just keep close. Presence best in measured dose. Read the news, the flame returned. Feel my heart and eyeballs burn. Satisfaction hardly found. Hear me scream without a sound. Try again another time? That means waiting. Waiting. I'm normally the one to wait. This time, time's my source of hate. Unfair to be so unkind. Sympathy is hard to find. Speaking of such, typically, I carry more sympathy. But this time I must speak true. I have none to spare for you. Maybe when I wake again, I'll find more sympathy then. Kill the anger, kill the pain. Kill this dark, pathetic stain that blemishes my poor soul. Kill the world, kill the words scrawled on this scroll. Ooh! Ooh, I cooked on that! And I might remember why I wrote that. My poetry has not been this good in an age, but like, damn, I cooked. I won't talk about what it was, but I might have a memory of why I wrote this poem. And obviously it's something that, at least that moment has passed. Put it that way. Sympathy is hard to find. Speaking of such, typically, I carry more sympathy, but this time I must speak true. I have none to spare for you. Maybe when I wake again, I will find I'll find more sympathy then. Kill the anger, kill the pain. Kill this dark, pathetic stain that blemishes my poor soul. Kill the words scrawled on this scroll. Oh yeah, me and my coworker were comparing our top 3 Nikkei. Oh, please, do tell. Woo! Basically, we agree. I need a refresher. I think we talked about this, but I don't remember. Ooh. Yeah, that's familiar. Marion, Anise, Red Hood. Solid choices. All right, Ron, here we go. Get in here. Let's start with Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Hey, what was that? Hey? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. I bet if she fucking heard me read my actual poem, she'd be like, oh, you got that dog in you. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Hey? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Boars, both Blanc and Noir. Yeah, you can't separate them, I agree. In terms of waifu, Blanc and Noir are my number one, and I'm the same way. You can't separate them, they're both number one. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Babe, I'm almost 40, and I've been writing some form or fashion for most of my life. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. I mean, true IRL. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant... Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through myself, I'm gonna pick up on them. Yeah, this is all, but we don't care. That's a lot more solemn putting that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Hey? It's nothing, really. Yours is impressive, too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Nah, baby, you can learn a thing or two from me. You can learn a thing or five from me. I write in proper structure. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, bastard. Me too.
Go to Monica. Show my poem to Monica, to the best girl.
Great job, bastard. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. Really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Some Scotty logic there. Montgomery Scott logic there. If you know, you know. That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple words and... Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Very challenging to write like that effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It takes years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. She ain't on my level. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Show me to Sayori.
I thought GDLC Plus had voice tracks. Nah, not really. I don't think it has anything, new. Yeah, okay. Still don't care. Bastard, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer! Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem. If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. No, I loved her. She had the best first poem. Like, hands down, she had the best first poem. I think Dragons not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course it's gonna be Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. Not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. She's overrated. I'm gonna just... Very overrated. I said it. No secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm going to do that. That'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I agree, her poem was the best poem, like, legitimately. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. You alright? So embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. No! Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, bastard. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about... No. I would never do anything so shameful. So... Eh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. Probably the boobs thing. I'm going to go make some tea. Ah, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. Habba habba. Alright, here we go. Let's go again. We are up to poem 2. Infallible, no. Explode. We can do explode. Why not? Tenacious D. We'll do explode. Um, no, we're not doing wrath. Rose? No. Together? No. Broken? No. Raindrops keep falling on mid. Oh, that is one of your words, but we could do better. Disarray. Weak body. Anime? No. Unending? Surely. Bastard. Alright, well, these are all weak body words for her, so we're just gonna pick, let's pick, well, Whisper's not one of yours, so let's share with a little bit of a little bit of an ending, then. No. Grief? No. Holiday. Oh, climax. Give me climax. Vanilla, no. After image is one of yours, but it's not good. Sticker. Tone? We could do better. Unrestrained. We could do better. Alone. Kit. Give me after image. Vivid is one of yours. We could do better. Shame. Yeah. Electricity. Yes, that's a good word for you. Disown as well. Intellectual. Yeah, we'll go with electricity, I guess. Because disown is... Yeah, we'll go with electricity. Fester. Uncle Fester. We could do better. Existence. Do better. Tragedy. No. Secretive. We could do better. Forgive. No. Those all suck. Alright, let's... What's going to be the word we go for? Oh. Let's go secretive, because I did suicide last time. Death. That's... Who is death? Oh yeah, makes sense. Fireflies, no, obviously. Email. Aura. We could do better. Disoriented, we could do better. Zunzet. Do better. Portrait. Those are all bad words for her. I'm getting hoed on this set, but it's fine. Uncontrollable. Zone, no. Feather. Dark? No, alright, hold on. Uncontrollable is one of Yuri's words, but we could do better. Zone. Sunny is... No, it's one of Sayori's.
Yes.
Feather is one of Sayori's. Swimsuit is one of Natsuki. Scars is one of Sayori's. Lazy is one of Sayori. Cheeks is one of Natsuki's. Misfortune is one of Sayori's. Dark is one of Sayori's. Bad is one of Sayori's. So it would have to be uncontrollable. It's her only word. Damn. All right. Hold that, I guess. Universe is one of yours. We could do better. Unstable. No. Passion? No. Ocean? Ocean? Statue of Liberty. Well, let's just see. Hawaii. Fun. I'm just going through the list real quick. I'll try spinning. That's a neat trick. No. Unstable. It was unstable. Oh, never mind. That is a Yuri word. Probably a universe though at this point. Passion is a again, Sayori word. Ocean is a Sayori word. Nightgown is a Natsuki word. Lipstick is a Natsuki word. Yep, and warm is. You know what? Give me give me universe. Why not? Almost went unstable, but I'll take that. Ambient is for sure one of your words. We could do better. Breathe. We're gonna go breathe probably, or fear. No, fear's not one of yours. Vitality is. Yeah. Question. Agonize. Got a bunch of good words here for you. Question, I guess. Massacre. Yeah, but we could do better. Infinite. Dog. Melancholy. Imagination. Valentine. Landscape. Yeah, why they hoe me on these words? It's fine. Precious. Who's Precious? Oh yeah, you do. Alright. Massacre. We know that's one of yours. Charm. Yeah, that's... Infinite is one of yours. Destiny. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh. Bastard. Imagination. Valentine. Yeah. Landscape. Yeah. Let's go. It's a massacre. Special. Oh, hold on. Desire. Ooh. Now we're getting some good ones here. Vivacious is weak body. Despise. Nah, give me I looked at the word I wanted and I lost it. Desire? Give me desire. Philosophy sucks. Vibrant. I could take vibrant. Anxiety? No, that one sucks. Yeah, I'll probably go with that one. Yeah, give me vibrant. Judgment. Sucks. Oh yeah, give me lust. Hold that. Not even thinking twice. Sickos out here. Peace, no. Silly, no. Nibble, no. What nibbles? Empty? No, that's probably one of yours. Muse... extraordinary. Probably your only word here. It's not. Alright, well, fuck me, I guess. Twirl. No. Peace. No.
Silly.
No. The nibble is not one of yours. Empty. No. Andy, obviously. Not one of yours. Parfait. Oh. Thick. No. Oh, shit. Hold on. This is gonna reset the poem, which I'm kind of fine with. Oh, I guess it didn't. Alright, whatever. I don't know if this will bar me out of, you know, getting the picture for Yuri if I goof on this, but we're just gonna take it from the top. Alright. Back to the top, make it drop. Incongruent is a word, but we're gonna not go with that. No. Grief? No. Unstable. Might have to be. Yeah, give me unstable, I guess. No. Well, that's a good word, but you know we could try to do better. Philosophy. That's probably her only word here. I'm saying, I think. All right, give me or infinite. Yeah, give me philosophy. Portrait. I think we did that last time. Intellectual. That's one of yours. We could do better. Essence. We could do better. Breathe. We breathe. Okay. Disoriented, we could do better. Fickle, we could do better. Uncanny, we can do better. Effulgent, do better. Melody is not one of yours. I don't think. Maybe it is. What was Melody? Oh, never mind. It's not one of yours. Variant. Sorry, I'm back. No. Boop is clearly not one of yours. Hopeless is not one of yours. They hoeing me. Baby, they hoeing me bad. A bit of uncanny. No. Oh, we'll go with this one. No. Insight? No. I mean, those are good words for her, but, you know, we want to do better. Imagination. Usplode. Oh, usplode. Give me that. What sensation? Well, those are both good, but give me explode. Crimson. I might go crimson. Unless I can find a better word. For poem 2. Just updated Nikke. Ah, very good. That's probably what I'm going to be doing after. Either shortly after or immediately after I wrap up stream. I'm going to be doing my Nikkes. Heaven Sent. Time. Beautic of it. You know, give me crimson. Or, but I could do better. Dark. Oh. That. Inferno. Pain. Why? Why was I programmed to feel pain? Despise. Give me Inferno, I guess. Inferno could be fun. If I don't get Evia tickets, I'll probably spend gold ticks on her. Wait until the announcement of the other kits. And I say that, like, I would like to pull at least one Eve. Like, just to have her because she's limited time. When I was looking at her kit, like, if someone more knowledgeable would like to tell me that I'm wrong, they could, you know, feel free to tell me that I'm wrong. She is very, like, she's gonna be pretty good for, electric weak teams. Or no, I don't know if it's electric weak teams or if you put her on, just a team. Well, I mean, electric weak, you'd want electric code characters. The point is, like, she's good for that, and then, like, everything else is very, like, it's not terrible, but not great, you know? I just remember looking at her kit and being like, I don't know about all this. Again, if someone would like to prove me wrong, they can by all means. And I'll wait for a, speak of analysis, wait for a deeper analysis, but, like, she wasn't really moving me that much. Yeah, okay. Who has mouse? You have mouse. Gather, yeah, sure. Pure. What's pure? Oh, you have pure whistle. Yeah, you have that. Anger? What is anger? Yeah, you have anger. Lipstick. That's, we already know who that one is. Lesia. Oh, you do. That's alright. Cool, hold this. Uncontrollable. Unending. Yeah, give me. Just give me. What was marriage? Probably you. Yeah. Okay. I'll give me the unending, I guess. Vertigo sucks for you. Well, it's a good one, but you know we could do better. Horror. Call? No. Massacre. Just give me Vertigo. Or horror. Nah, give me horror. Sure. Memories. No. Electricity. Give me electricity. That'll be the one. Vivid is a good word, but we could do better. Cage? smacking my mic left, right, and center. Yep, give me cage. Frightening, but we could do better. Entropy, but we could do better. No. Incapable. Vivacious? Alright, give me, I guess give me entropy. Could have done frightening, but it didn't. No. Hey, hold on, tenacious. Maybe. Destiny. Now we're back to shit words again, I say. Air. I guess give me tenacious. Determination, maybe. Hurt, no. Secretive? We could do better. Question, oh, it's question. Or Starscape. No, it's question. Journey, no. Puppy is clearly not one of yours. Sugar Bebe. Desire. Oh yeah, give me desire. Atone? Maybe. Hey, who dat? Hello, Gale. Gale, darling, hello. I'm here writing fucking poems. Let me give you this shit out. Little Gale. Yes. I'm actually reading some of the poems that I wrote years ago. Oh, thank you for the follow. Let me see who that was. Killer Brian? Did I read that right? Killer Brian, yes I did. 650. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I'm the Ron, if you don't know who I am. Ooh, that's not my neighbor. That's a good game. But if you don't know who I am, I'm the Ron. I exist. I'm Mobster Boy. Funny boy. Scratch arm boy. Existing to exist. I don't know. But I'm here. I'm bad at that, not my neighbor. Some of those were tricky, but did you have fun? With counters. Elic Privity, Jackal, Pepper are the reward boosts. Alright, I mean, I have all of them, so... You know, I could cook up on the reward boosts. My Nikkei collection is big enough to where it's like, oh, reward boost? Oh, it's fine. I got it. But good to know. It's going to be interesting. But yes, we're playing Doki Doki Plus. Whenever, you know, Protag Chan has to read to his fellow Doki Dokis, I pull out one of my notebooks and I read. Silly. I first placed the DLC for The Walking Dead. Ooh, nice. Okay. Yes, so in a moment, you'll actually be hearing me read a poem that I wrote years ago. The last one was heavy, and this one won't be as heavy as that, but it's going to be a good one. Anyway, where am I? Atone, we could do better than that. Vitality, we could do better than that. Meeker, we could do better than that. The Agonizing, that's one of yours. We do better than that. Fester. Alright, we pick a word. Give me Vitality, I guess. Climax, not even going to think about it. Graveyard is tempting, but give me Climax. Why 4 of the Sobbing Gale? Also, if you need to go, obviously, like, you know, don't stick around on my account. If you need to eat, you know, please, by all means, do as you need to do. You know, I'm just going to be hooping for another 40 minutes-ish. Misfortune? No, Misfortune is not... Landscape should be fine. There you go. I gotta lay my crippled self down. Yeah, I mean, do what you gotta do, please, again. Do as you need to do. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and read the poem now so that you could be here for it and you can poem that I wrote. And then, you know, you can do as you need to do. Economic. Here we go. Ooh, okay. Okay, cool. Let me read this. Ready? Oh, I did a... Wait. Oh, this must have been a different version of, This must have been a different, layout of the Petrarchan sonnet that I like writing. Like, I recognized the rhyming pattern initially, and then it kind of went, you know, wibbly-wobbly. But it kind of makes sense. All right, ready? Here we go. If ever should you chance to find your hidden name set in your sleep, and should this name penetrate deep beyond the fortress of your mind, then seek to leave that name behind, and only happiness to keep. No melancholic sadness creep, to all but love keep your heart blind. Remember well, your name is love, and mine is joined to keep you strong. Those fools should not be spoken of, who take your heart and do it wrong. No page is drafted long enough to praise you true, a true disgrace. No simple words describe the stuff that hold you in a different space. Above the ordinary, rough, and those with but a tenth your grace. You'll find within these words no bluff, only my heart, my love's embrace. What'd you think about that one? And we're gonna skip all this because we did this already. Yeah, she ate the cookie. Slap the hand. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. Hey, Yuri. Hey? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Yes, go lay down. I hope you feel better soon. No. I was just... Yes, my name was Bastard. I called myself Bastard. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. You mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. You hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. The greatest anime harem visual novel protag of all time. Bastard. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Ah, I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to?
6.
Eh? We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realize how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve... What? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Bastard in club activities? There you go. Eh? Damn, she countered your ass! My mouth gapes. Hey, suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Bastard. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Spoke without thinking. Could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? You're jealous? She's jealous. Well, you're both jealous. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Bastard. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's nerfect. This mess is a house. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Bastard. I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Bastard, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. Must be in a good mood now. That's so. Letting it show. And you noticed. Doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Bastard. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Lock in. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Bastard, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today? Hey, what's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I mean, with, them tig old biddies, you gotta watch yourself. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? Wonder why that is. Yeah, wonder why. Most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes! I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolates. I have some chocolate as well. A bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. But this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Lock in! Yuri was always kind of cute, but just being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay. I won't take any. That music is good even for... I'm excited! I mean, I heard some kind of battle song from some kind of event that they're running. Like some kind of like simple, kind of QTE-ish event. So I'm excited to, hear what they got cooking for the event proper. Hey, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Hey? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Bastard. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. It's something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. Notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. As chests tend to do. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! What? Yuri jolts back. Time to share poems! Bastard, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell is abruptly broken. I'm good. How are you, Johan? I'm existing. I'm hooping. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Yeah, we did start with Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. I no habla español. Sorry. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. You like it? Bastard. One might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? A lot of experience. Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Gracias, Johan. Thank you. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. Besides, people would just laugh at me. Really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. It's with you. Ooh, I think this is a new poem. The Raccoon. Happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendency as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. Rat villain. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. When the mod for Monica after mod, when the mod, good question. Not sure. I'm not sure. Alright. Little shit brat. 5 minutes on the fucking clock, darling. Alright, here we go. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, but my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. We're still in Act 1, so... I mean, I already know that the horror is coming, but we haven't gotten there yet. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. A lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. A bit closer to my preferred writing style, which is somehow worse than the first fucking poem. Ow. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I know what it means. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. In your case, it's the scars on your arms, darling. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, bastard? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes. It's uncomfortable, Doc. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I'd be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, bastard. That's exaggerating a little bit, darling. How I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. Now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Show the poem to Monica. Skip the bits we've already read. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so, darling. You can't deny that she's talented. Well, I can deny it. Again, as a writer, she's rather overrated. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most, romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. That's 5 minutes, thank you, villain. That's your Astarian, your fake Astarian fix. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, want to read my poem now? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't care. Give me Sayori. I love reading your poems. Like I never know what I'm going to get. So basically you're saying it sucks. No, not at all. Maybe. A little. Yuri must have spoiled me a little bit with her poems. It's fine, it's fine. After all, I still have no idea what kinds of writing you even like. I do. Yeah, me neither. Yes, villain. You're being villainous. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. Nice to see that you're putting in some effort. Good. Come to think of it, this... yeah, we don't care. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. Smack a villain. Alright, I do like that series of emotes. That's a good series of emotes. I will give you credit for that. Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make fun of each other... that people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well... I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not like I would judge her or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding words. I guess you should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff... I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. What I do best, We don't care, we've done this before. Well, I would walk home with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... She's so beautiful and smart. That has nothing to do... Don't care, still don't care. Alright, here we go. Alright, so... any of her words will work. You know what? I don't want to... I thought about trying to find some, like, ways to unlock stuff early. I'm not even sure if that's possible. But, it's fine. Alright, let's just lock in here.
Water.
Sensation? Give me sensation. Ocean? Yeah, give me whirlwind. I was kind of going for words that I maybe didn't pick yet. Don't give me vitality. Or these words I just feel like picking. I don't know, man. Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, and
Congruent, maybe? Yeah, sure. The intellectual. Yeah, give me a Tenacious D, baby. Give me... Insight? Uncontrollable? Give me Insight. Give me Disarray. Disarray is fine. Whatever. One more again. Give me Covet. There you go. Job done. Oh man. Bum, 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 bum. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Bother you or anything? Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? Quite romantic. Hey? Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. Say something stupid. Not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Excuse me, then perhaps it's unusual for her to be so dismissive to you about her feelings. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Bastard. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. She may not always know what she wants. Notice her strange behavior today, too. I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I wank when I want to wank. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Show me Yari!
Bastard. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. A little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. It never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. That's so. Yuri gently smiles to herself. It's feeling so glad I got the chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe that you're so good at something and never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Bastard, during lunchtime I eat by myself. You know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. Who you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, surrounded by friends every day, you know? Those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. Who would ever make fun of your body type? Except for jealous bitches, but we don't talk about them. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. There it is. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, bastard. The opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Being patient and respectful, it's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, bastard. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. And every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I feel really happy. Say, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. I think this is a new one. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. Silhouette grows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. You dislike it? No, of course not. That's a solid poem. It's alright. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. This one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. Not really good with words, but happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. And, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. Well, thank you, Mastermind, for the raid. We're going to be wrapping up here soon. But not quite yet. I'm going to go a little bit over. You mean I can keep it? But let me go ahead and give you the big shit out. You were playing... I saw when you went live. Fuck, what were you playing? Oh yeah, that's right, you're playing Half-Life 2, because your thing was about what the G-Man wanted. Yeah. I saw you mention it because I saw the going live announcement, and I'm like, ooh, that's a good game. Did you enjoy it? You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. Good. I had to play through Black Mesa. I've started playing through it. I never finished it. I played through the OG Half-Life like years ago. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. But yes, if you have to go, eat, take care of yourself, whatever, please by all means. I think I'm getting close to the end of the base game. You might be. You always make me feel nice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Press your chest into my back, I'll be fine. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Monica. Hey, Your style's gotten so refined, bastard. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you do it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. Certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. Hey, that's... awfully suspicious, Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Excuse me, her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Ooh! You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Ooh! She ain't gonna do it on purpose. Or on accident, rather. Alright. Not. Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep-sounding to express something. Wouldn't it just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me... Hey? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Ugh! Like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wah! Oh, to Sayori. Uh-huh. Bum, bum, bum. We'll start with Monica, as we do. Sayori. Yuri. Yeah, that's great. Nah, fuck it. Just keep skipping. We don't give a shit. We've done this before. Okay. So, here's the plan for next week, I think. Yeah. So I think what the plan is going to be next week is, oh, this was, nice. Was under promo? Yeah, okay, so I do need to pick words. So this piece, I'm pretty sure this piece is still on Satchley's, DeviantArt. But I've seen this piece. I love this piece. This is a good one. I bet if I picked Valentine as one of the words, I could have gotten the Valentine word. I think I know some of the ways to unlock some of these things. Anyway, so I think this is what the plan is going to be. I think the plan is going to be next week. I'm going to smack a villain. No. I'm going to... we'll do the last 3 side stories. Then we'll finish, you know, Act 1, Cycle 1 here, Part 1, whatever your chosen terminology is for what we're doing here. And then... yeah, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna, you know, persist onward. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Anyway, for those of you who managed to come out here and watch us live, love and appreciate you for watching this live. If you're watching this on the VOD, I hope you join me live every Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tomorrow, we are planned out for WWE 2K25. I believe it's the Raw after main event, so I have to, you know, do quite a bit of catching up. But nevertheless, we are going to raid Yayugiri because she is playing Stellar Blade. And I'm not a big Stellar Blade fan, but I want to be. And you know, Nikkei is my game. And of course, both made by the same people. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm going to go not words anymore, or whatever we're talking about. I'm going to get out of here. Take care, be well. Hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow, and hope you enjoyed. Bye.